Hey, welcome to World Alert Updates. Subscribe and press the bell icon for more updates. The news broke like a thunderclap across the archipelago, echoing from city centers to the most remote coastal villages. Everywhere, people paused to listen, sensing that something significant was unfolding. On a bright Manila morning, screens lit up with urgent headlines. PCG announces new 60-meter patrol vessel for West Philippine Sea defense. Social media buzzed as people shared the announcement, and families gathered around radios and televisions, eager for details. The announcement sent ripples through defense circles and fishing communities alike. For many, it was a long-awaited sign that the government was taking concrete steps to protect their livelihoods and national interests. For years, the nation watched as tensions simmered in disputed waters. Fishermen harassed, supply missions blocked, the sea feeling less and less their own. Stories of intimidation and close encounters with foreign vessels had become all too common, fueling anxiety and frustration. This wasn't just about a ship. It was a declaration, a statement of intent that the Philippines would no longer stand idly by as its sovereignty was challenged. In the Coast Guard headquarters, officials briefed the media with resolve, outlining the vessel's advanced capabilities and the strategic importance of its deployment. They spoke of a future where Filipino mariners could navigate their waters without fear, where families could rely on the sea for their daily bread without worrying about harassment or danger. The vessel, designed for presence, not aggression, would stay on station longer, endure rougher seas and respond swiftly to threats. Its advanced technology and endurance would be a game-changer for maritime patrols. The message was clear: the era of being outmatched was ending. The Coast Guard was ready to stand its ground, and the nation was behind them. For ordinary Filipinos, the news tapped into national pride and a demand for a stronger stance on maritime sovereignty. It was a moment of unity, a rallying point for a people determined to defend what is theirs. The image of small fishing boats shadowed by foreign cutters had become a painful motif, a symbol of vulnerability that many hoped would soon be a thing of the past. The new patrol vessel offered hope, proof the government was listening and acting. It was a promise that the voices of the coastal communities had finally been heard. Internationally, embassies took notice, analyzing the strategic implications. Allies and rivals alike watched closely, aware that this move could shift the balance in the region. The stage was set for a new chapter in the West Philippine Sea, one where the Philippines would stand watch, determined to protect its people, its resources, and its future. The Philippine Coast Guard's decision to acquire a 60-meter vessel is a direct and timely response to the rapidly evolving maritime challenges facing the nation today. As the maritime environment grows more complex, the need for a capable and adaptable fleet has never been more apparent. November 2025 finds the Philippines at a critical juncture, with its maritime interests and national security under increasing pressure from both natural and man-made threats. Gray zone tactics, where Coast Guard and maritime militia vessels are used instead of traditional warships, demand a flexible, measured response that avoids escalation but asserts sovereignty. The PCG's current fleet revealed a significant gap. Smaller ships lacked the endurance for long missions, while larger, more advanced vessels were too valuable to risk on routine patrols or minor incidents. The urgent need emerged for a vessel that could persistently patrol the nation's vast waters, withstand open sea weather, and support extended missions far from shore, all while being cost-effective and reliable. This acquisition is not just a reaction, but a calculated step in a broader, long-term maritime security strategy, designed to address both current and future challenges. In recent years, the West Philippine Sea has seen more frequent and intense incidents, with foreign vessels testing the limits of Philippine resolve and maritime law. The 60-meter platform is envisioned as the workhorse of the fleet, providing a constant, visible presence in contested waters and serving as a deterrent to illegal activities and encroachments. The geopolitical climate has shifted dramatically. The Philippines is now strengthening alliances, participating in joint exercises, and advocating for a rules-based international order to ensure peace and stability. A modern, well-equipped Coast Guard is a key instrument of statecraft, projecting national will and protecting the country's interests at sea. Announcing this new vessel sends a clear message to both allies and adversaries. The Philippines is serious about investing in its own defense and taking responsibility for its maritime domain. The PCG has evolved into the frontline defender of maritime laws, sovereignty, and the nation's economic lifelines, adapting to new threats and responsibilities. The 60-meter multi-role response vessel is the next logical step, giving commanders a versatile, reliable platform for complex missions, whether it's law enforcement, search and rescue, or humanitarian assistance, ensuring the Philippines is ready for whatever the future holds. The Philippine Coast Guard's fleet has long faced an operational gap, one that has limited its flexibility and effectiveness in patrolling the nation's vast maritime territory. Now, the introduction of a new 60-meter vessel is specifically designed to fill that crucial gap and enhance the fleet's capabilities. At one end of the spectrum are the 44-meter Parola-class ships, excellent for coastal patrols and quick response, but limited in endurance and seakeeping, making them less ideal for extended missions or rougher seas. At the other end are the 84-meter Gabriela Silang and 97-meter Teresa Magbanua-class offshore patrol vessels, formidable assets, but often too valuable and costly to deploy for routine, everyday patrols. The 60-meter multi-role response vessel, or MRRV, is the missing middleweight that the fleet has needed for years. It's large enough to offer improved seakeeping and greater endurance for longer missions, allowing it to operate effectively, even in challenging conditions. Yet, it remains small enough to be economical and efficient for day-to-day patrols, making it a practical choice for regular operations. By bridging this gap, the 60-meter MRRV enables the Coast Guard to implement a more efficient, tiered strategy across its fleet. Large OPVs now serve as flagships, focusing on high-priority missions and command roles. The 60-meter MRRVs form the core of patrol operations, especially in contested or high-risk areas where persistence and presence are vital. Meanwhile, Parola-class ships continue to secure coastlines, harbors, and port entrances, ensuring layered maritime security. Each class is now deployed according to its strengths, making the entire fleet more versatile and effective in safeguarding the nation's waters. The persistence and adaptability of the 60-meter MRRV are key to maintaining a constant watch and asserting the Coast Guard's presence where it matters most. With this balanced structure, the Coast Guard is better equipped than ever to secure the Philippines' maritime interests and respond to emerging challenges at sea. The new 60-meter multi-role response vessel is built for versatility, its main mission maritime security and sovereignty patrols in the West Philippine Sea. It will monitor foreign vessels, document intrusions, and maintain a visible presence. The ship's endurance allows it to shadow vessels and assert Philippine rights under international law. Beyond patrols, it will combat illegal fishing, smuggling, and trafficking, areas where smaller craft struggle. The vessel will support disaster response, search and rescue, and environmental protection. Its multi-role design makes it a true jack-of-all-trades. The 60-meter MRRV will be indispensable for safeguarding the nation's interests. The PCG has outlined clear requirements for its new 60-meter MRRV. At about 60 meters, it balances endurance, seakeeping, and cost. Large enough for rough seas, small enough for wider coverage. Expected range, over 2,500 nautical miles, with up to 2 weeks on station. Anticipated speed, 20-25 knots. Crew, 30 to 40, thanks to modern automation. Features: high-speed boats for boarding and rescue, advanced command and communications, and mounts for machine guns and water cannons. Some designs may include a helipad or drone hangar for extended surveillance. Crew comfort and endurance are prioritized, with modern accommodations and a stable hull. These elements ensure the vessel can serve as the fleet's workhorse. The new 60-meter MRRV fits into a family of PCG vessels. The 44-meter Parola-class agile and economical, but limited for long, rough sea patrols. The 84-meter Gabriela Silang, a versatile strategic asset, but only one exists. The 97-meter Teresa Magbanua class, the fleet's largest, serving as command ships for major operations. These larger ships are too valuable for routine patrols. The 60-meter MRRV combines the best of both worlds, more endurance than Parola class, more economical than the Magbanua class. It will take on demanding patrols in the West Philippine Sea. Its balanced design allows the PCG to build more of them, forming the reliable core of the fleet. The new class frees up flagships for strategic tasks, and smaller boats for coastal duties. The 60-meter MRRV is the dependable workhorse the fleet needs. A key aspect of the 60-meter MRRV project is the push for local construction. The Philippines aims to shift from buying ships abroad to building them at home, possibly through technology transfer with foreign partners. The bidding process encourages foreign shipbuilders to team up with Filipino companies, upgrading local facilities and training workers. Potential partners include the Naval Shipyard in Subic and Ostal Philippines in Cebu. Building such vessels locally requires investment and technical expertise, but the rewards are significant. Success would create a self-sustaining industry for future needs. Local shipbuilding means more than ships. It's about national self-reliance. The first locally built 60-meter MRRV will symbolize the Philippines' industrial ambition and maritime independence. Local construction of the 60-meter MRRVs promises major economic and defense benefits. Shipbuilding will create thousands of skilled jobs and support a vast supply chain. The project will drive innovation, upskilling, and adoption of international standards. Knowledge gained will benefit other sectors, making Philippine industry more competitive. Defense-wise, domestic shipbuilding means faster repairs, upgrades, and strategic independence. The PCG can refine future vessels based on real-world experience. Homegrown development ensures the right tools for the job, designed and built by Filipinos. The 60-meter MRRV is an investment in both security and national capability. France is a key partner in the Philippines' quest for new 60-meter patrol vessels. The successful BRP Gabriela Silang acquisition solidified this relationship. French shipbuilders like Oka are expected to bid, offering proven designs and technology transfer. This partnership is rooted in shared values and a commitment to a free, open Indo-Pacific. France's support includes helping establish local production, deepening strategic ties. The Philippines is also diversifying partnerships with Japan, Australia, India, and others. International collaboration means better training, intelligence sharing, and interoperability. The 60-meter MRRV, built through global cooperation, will sail with the backing of powerful alliances.